They fined him for a fence he didn't own. He made them pay double for accusing him. The letter arrived on a calm morning, heavy with blame, a violation notice, and a fine large enough to rattle any homeowner. The HOA claimed the old, decaying fence behind his yard was his responsibility. They insisted he had neglected it, let it fall into disrepair, but he had never built it, never touched it, and certainly never owned it. It wasn't his fence. He walked out behind his home, studying every rotting board and broken plank. The posts were crooked, the paint was peeling, but something just didn't align. The fence sat slightly off-center, as if it belonged to another lot entirely. Truth doesn't hide forever, it just waits to be noticed. He knew he had to prove it. At the next HOA meeting, he explained calmly that the fence wasn't on his land, showing them pictures and pointing out the obvious discrepancy. But they didn't care. They brushed him aside, called him misinformed, and coldly demanded payment within 10 days. Their arrogance wasn't a sign of confidence, it was just pure carelessness, and it was about to cost them dearly. Back home, he opened the one drawer most people forget they even have. Inside were the old survey maps, the original boundary lines, and the first documents ever filed for his lot. He meticulously measured every angle, every inch, and every forgotten detail, and then he found it, cold, hard proof that the fence stood entirely on his neighbor's property. Not a single nail or splinter belonged to him. He returned to the HOA, not with an argument, but with a binder full of documents and a quiet fire in his eyes. He didn't just challenge the fine. He held them accountable for issuing it in the first place. The board members read the evidence in stunned silence, a silence that quickly turned to panic. They realized they hadn't just accused the wrong person. They had filed a false claim and violated their own rules. The fine was voided on the spot, but he wasn't done yet. With the very same documents they had ignored, he filed a claim of his own. For harassment, for damages, for the time, stress, and cost of fighting a complete and utter lie. The decision was swift. The HOA now owed him double the amount they had tried to take from him. They had fined him out of pride and a refusal to listen. He made them pay out of justice. Because truth isn't always gentle. Sometimes, it collects interest. Thanks for watching.